Hey guys, I'm Rudy from Roots in the Pharmacy. I make cool videos about my week in the life as a pharmacy school student as well as a dual degree student. So if you like it, please subscribe below and keep checking out this video. What's up? It is about 12:45. My first class was pharmaceutics. That was from 10 to 12. We got a little bit early. I don't have another class until 6 p.m. That is an MPH course of mine. So if you don't know, I'm PharmD MPH. So this evening from 6 to 9, I have biostatistics, which is 1 day a week, only on Mondays. But this semester we've got pharmaceutics, pharmacokinetics, healthcare delivery, pharmacy management, POP 2, state pharmacy law, and I believe that is all. Now that I've got this huge break until basically 5:20, which is when I'm going to actually move my car over to the MPH building and go by the library to print things out, I'm basically just going to do a bunch of housework. I'm also going to update my calendar, maybe go get some lunch. I have to run by Target. So let's get to it. The first task up is basically going to be setting up my calendar. So what I'm doing is I'm starting with just the month of January right now. So because my Google Calendar is already linked to my university's calendar, what I do is I just add in extra stuff. So what I'm using on the right hand side is my iPad Canvas calendar, and for my MPH course that's online, I'm just adding in assignments and discussions and quizzes. That's what's being added in the green. So this semester I'm actually trying something different with my planning. While I do love the Google Calendar, especially having it on my phone and having it on my laptop, I do still like the traditional paper planner where I can just see what I have to expect to be doing that week. Last semester I started out with a very expensive planner that I felt like I really wasn't using it as I should be, especially with all the features it came with. So I kind of got rid of that and just stuck to the digital planning, but I still miss that paper aspect of just being able to check things off my list. So I've got this $3 notebook from TJ Maxx, which basically I just have a monthly rundown on what I expect to have to be doing for this month. So you'll see it's broken down by each week. So January 6 through 10, 13 through 17, 20 through 24, 27 through 31. And so in the blue, I have things like MPH exercises or MPH quizzes that I have to do, and then in purple you'll see stuff that's more pharmacy related, so calculations quizzes and exams and stuff like that. So this is just a quick little run through. This book is actually in my purse as well as in my backpack. I just have like a few notes in there. It's about like goals and kind of like a journaling kind of thing as well. So it's kind of an all-encompassing little notebook, and it helps me just plan out my week and any other notes I have about the semester or that day. And here's the final product. So you can see broken down weekly for the month of January. I've got quizzes, assignments, and exams. And now I'm good to go. Good morning. It is 7:40 a.m. I actually have been up since 5:50 because I had hit this morning at 6:15 a.m. So basically now what I'm going to do is going to use my new Keurig to make a latte. And then I'm just going to hit up class about an hour early. Class begins at 9 today, so I'm just going to sit there and go over like the stuff that I went over yesterday for my other class, as well as check out what to expect for today's class. aside from my 9 a.m., I also have a 1 p.m. class during which we have a fill in the blank calculations quiz, just going over everything that we learned in calculations last semester, and that's about it today. I might run by the MPH building to discuss some things because there's a few scheduling conflicts with my MPH courses and pharmacy courses, so we'll see. Wednesday morning. On the agenda today is pharmaceutics, and then I have an ambassador meeting because I'm an ambassador for my university, and then I have work in the pharmacy from 2 to 9. So it is barely noon. I had an ambassador meeting for the semester, and now I am going to eat a little lunch in our cafeteria and work on just calendar stuff. And we actually have a quiz Monday over transdermal delivery, so I might actually go ahead and start making that study guide because we completely finished that PowerPoint today. So if you watched my previous digital note-taking video, then you know I like to annotate my PowerPoints using my iPad. So while I was annotating this specific PowerPoint, I knew specifically I wanted to make charts and a few tables regarding types of transdermal delivery products. So what I did was I went ahead and sent those to my Google Drive, and I can easily import them now when I'm making charts. I have just got back to my apartment from the pharmacy, which I went into at 2 p.m. and we close at 9, which is technically when I'm supposed to get off, but we had so much stuff to do. Now I'm going to eat something quickly, surf my laptop for tomorrow's, just basically what I need to be doing tomorrow and what time I need to wake up tomorrow, and then I'm going to go to bed. Maybe I'll wake up in time to work out. Maybe I don't. We shall see. Good morning. It's 7 a.m. and I've just gotten back from my 6:15 a.m. HIIT class. I'm not sure how I made it there after going to bed at midnight and getting off work an hour and a half late, but you know, God does wonderful things. I don't have class until 9 and I'm not really feeling a huge breakfast, so I think I'm just going to shower, grab a bar and some coffee, hit the library to keep working on my study guide for Monday. Alright, it is 2:45. Class was supposed to end at 3, but we got out early, so I have a conference call at like 3:02, really. I worked on a project for the Department of Public Health over the break, so we're calling to discuss that. And then I'm going to go to Whole Foods because I don't have any groceries. So. Alright, so in my haul I got some tortilla chips and salsa, some Cuban black beans, some red potatoes to roast, some croutons for some salads, Apple Jacks, yellow and Spanish rice, as well as some vegetable mix. I also got some almond milk fudge pops, and then I got some ginger for my ramen, some more salad dressing, a vegan pizza vegetable broth, vegan sour cream, and I also made sure to pick up some shiitake mushrooms for my ramen and just some baby spring mix. Friday, finally, the end of our first week back for spring semester of P1 year. So on the table today is our one and only class on Friday, from 10 to 12, and that is state pharmacy law. Last semester we did federal, so this is basically just like the second half, but regarding to just the state of Georgia. So after that, depending on what time I get out, I'm gonna go have lunch with my family downtown, and then that's about it until 1:15, where I have an ambassador activity, so I have to host an interviewee and just show them around the school and answer a few questions, and then after that I am done, and it is the weekend. So in regards to my weekend, since this is the first weekend of school and I'm on top of everything right now, I'm going to chill and enjoy some downtime. Other than that, I'm also volunteering tomorrow for just a few hours. I'm in the Medical Reserve Corps for a local county of mine. So basically what we do is if there's any kind of mass casualty or something large happens to a large amount of people in the state of Georgia, we are activated. We have doctors, dentists, nurses, clinical psychologists. Like there's literally someone for something for everyone, and we're all activated just to help. So mainly as a pharmacy school student, the main thing that I focus on is point of dispensing. So basically these are just little huts where we basically dispense a large amount of medications for people at that time. So it can be prophylaxis, it can be antidotes, it can be just anything that we need at the time. Other times it would be like if we're deployed to a shelter, then we're helping with people knowing what medication they were previously on, what they need, identifying medications, because not everyone can be like, let me bring my bottle or let me bring my pill pack. Some people just throw things in the bag and run, because you never know what's going on. So just basically helping people identify medications as well as what they're on, what they need, and what we can do to help them. So I'm really looking forward to that. I think we even get a cool certificate for this training, so I'm really excited. As a master's of public health student as well, I just love immersing myself into the community. So if you don't know, my bachelor's is in public health as well, so this is nothing to me. I love it, so I'm really excited, and I'm also going to enjoy some downtime afterwards.
How many years have you been doing it? I've been doing it this year to be 19 years. I started in 01. I started right out of college.
It is 1:02 p.m. I am leaving the mall because my MacBook charger decided to die on me in class, and it completely busted open when I pulled it up, and so I had to go by Target. Target didn't have them for the pros, so I had to go by the Apple Store in the mall. And when I walked by the mall, Zara was having a big sale, and I got some stuff for school. And now I have to go to my ambassador stuff, and I only have 30 minutes to eat. Thank God I made some bougie ramen last night, so I'm gonna eat that. Done. All right, so interview session is over. I am back home, and I tried on my stuff from Zara. I got 2 pair of pants for school and a really nice sweater for school that I can wear under my white coat and stuff like that. I'm now just gonna eat some chips and salsa while watching Dr. Stone, which is an awesome anime if you're into anime. And then I'm going to chill on my couch in some sweats that I'm already in. But thank you guys for watching another week in my life as a pharmacy school student. This week was pretty chill, so stay tuned for next week's as we're officially off a syllabus week. There's not really a syllabus week in pharmacy school, but this was just a lot chiller, so I consider it syllabus week. But check out next week for first official week. I've got a quiz on Monday, so see how I study, make my study guide, as well as IPPE next week and stuff like that. Have a good weekend, guys.